Catzz Blox family, what up? I'm Catzz Blox.
This is Bunn.
And we are at this place we've never been here before. I mean, you know, last week I said I skated at one of the coldest nights. I think tonight is even colder than last time I recorded this, which was last Thursday.
Let me see what weather it is.
And that's actually the reason why I'm inside the car talking. Normally I'll stay outside the car, walk around and talk, but it was too damn cold. So we are doing our intro inside the car.
And I can't check the weather because it's too cold.
Internet's probably not working.
Yeah. And I think it's like really windy right now.
Yeah.
Super windy.
Yep. I'm back at it. It's my dirt week with the Trio 100. Let's go.
Alright. Guys, comment down below. Good luck, cats.
Comment down below and wish me good luck.
Good luck.
It's kind of strange. There's like two cars that park next to us. No one's inside the car, so I'm assuming these are workers. This area is pretty well lit. It has way less cracks than the place I filmed at last Thursday.
And it's across from Cedar Farm.
Yeah, it's across from Cedar Farm. Cedar Farm was the other place I filmed the first time when I did a full review on the K2 Trio Light 100. Alright guys, it's definitely the coldest night I ever skated in my entire life. This is one of the rare areas that has a lot of parking lights. Parking lot is pretty smooth for the most part too. Judging by the surface, there's not many cars or trucks that even drove by this area. Ooh, this part is not skatable. It's fucked up here. Okay, yeah, I spoke too soon. This part is not skatable. This area with the darker asphalt color, a lot smoother. Woo! Got my black leather jacket on. I got this jacket for almost 10 years now. Woo! Oh yeah, a lot smoother. Woo! So slide. Nice and bright over here. All right, let me try my right. Go to my left. Now slow down. This parking lot actually sloped downwards. So even though I try to stop, the ground's going to help me tilt towards the middle part of the parking lot. Whew. That's a secret, is to tilt on your leg just by a slight angle. It will create friction, then it allows you to stop. So basically, the lower you are, the faster you'll stop. I realize it's actually kind of difficult when I'm holding the camera. I'm able to bend down, but not as low compared to myself not holding the camera. Slow down. My legs are also tired from doing squats earlier. So right after work, I had performed 4 sets of squats, body weight. Pretty much I did 30 reps per set. Then I had dinner afterwards. I'm still breathing kind of hard, so I haven't fully rested. Another toe slide. There we go. That's a secret, is to extend one leg out, carve as much as possible. It'll end up creating friction on the surface. Your skates will slowly slow down. Extend your leg out. Start curving. What I've noticed too is sometimes when I'm trying to stop, my body ends up swerving to the left or right. my body end up turning, that's because I place too much weight on my turning leg. If I'm trying to stop, I need to put most of my body weight, shift it over to my inner leg here. And then the leg that I'm actually going to carve will only be more for controlling, not so much for your body weight. So that's something that I've learned recently. One more time. I'll try with the other legs this time. Put more pressure on my right leg. My left is more for carving. I stop. I'll start running out my leg further. Come to a stop. Try one more time. Bring your leg out further. Carving with this leg. Stop. And that's how you stop without using your heel brake. Practicing these soul slides drains more energy out. I can barely even talk now. One more time. Get lower and start carving. Put more weight. Yeah, I'll control this, my right leg, and I'll stop my left one. Stop. One more time. Okay. Stop. Okay. There we go. Put more pressure here and start carving. Stop. All right, one more time. Go straight. Carve and stop. I feel like when you're carving with the mini soul slides, I don't think it damages your wheels like that. When you're performing power slides, that's when you're really starting with your wheels. That damages your wheel faster. And also, I feel like when you're going downhill, one of the safest ways to stop is by doing mini soul slides. By mini soul slides, I'm referring to this. Stick one of your foot out and start carving it at an angle. Once you carve it at an angle, you create friction and your wheels will become slower. It'll help you slow down. And the best way when I go downhill to slow down is by doing minis, soul slide on both sides. Like I'll do something like this, and then do like this. I'll end up keeping doing it till I reach toward the bottom of the hill. If I needed to stop, one of the ways to stop is to spread your leg out further and just do like a U-turn like this. You automatically stop. Whew. That's tiring. Ooh. Two turns, we'll also stop. I mean, for beginners, I felt like it's better for you to do a couple of turns before stopping, as opposed to putting all of your body weight to do one full stop. I mean, sometimes it is needed to like do one complete stop, but generally when you're skating outside in an open area, there are plenty of spaces for you to stop. Sometimes if you need like 3 or 4 turns just to stop, that works too, you know. One thing I always learned is to never compare yourself to someone else, you know, because there are a lot of great skaters on YouTube. I mean, a lot. Bill Stopper, Polly Morris. I mean, these are just some of the skaters off the top of my head. There are so many great skaters out there, you know. Like, these skaters always makes a lot of good points, but that doesn't mean I'll take their advice word for word. Everyone has different skill set. Everyone started skating at a different age, you know. So it's actually good to incorporate these different techniques of stopping, but the best way to stop is really for you to try it out yourself, right? Regardless of the numbers of comments you read on YouTube, social media, Reddit, it's better for you to try out different techniques, and whichever techniques that you're comfortable with, stick with that one. Try mastering one technique first before you move on to the next one. Currently for my K2 kinetic skates, as well as my Trio 100s, the heel brake is still attached. Probably later this weekend or sometime this month, I'll remove my heel brake and swap it out with the axle that's similar to the one on the front wheel. Yeah, so far, I skated with my K2 Trio 100s at a trail for close to 6 miles. No issues. It felt really comfortable. But just keep this in mind. Whenever you feel some kind of tightness on your boots, that's because you added too much pressure on one of your straps. So if, let's say, you felt too much pressure on your ankle area, loosen this a little bit, possibly tighten your shoelaces, so you know that way the pressure points are spread out evenly. That's actually the reason why K2 has 3 ways for you to tighten up your boots: the shoelaces, middle strap, and your plastic buckle here. If one area felt too tight, then loosen one of the straps or shoelaces and tighten the other area to allocate the stress point. You know, I had mentioned how great these skates are from the first video, second video. To make it official, for my third video, K2 Trio 100s, excellent. Performance-wise, great. Design, bang for your money, all around great. Stop waiting and start buying it. Oh yeah, there was a Black Friday sale that happened not too long ago. That was probably the best time to buy it. But I'm sure they'll have these sales, you know, later on too.
So I missed the sale, sadly.
Bunn, how was school today?
It was okay. I was tired. I wanted to go eat. Lunch forever.
Yeah, Monday's always the worst. Holy shit, I just can't believe it. I had a lot of calls on a Monday. The second when I woke up, I was on conference calls. Woo! All right. Well rested again. Woo! See that? The stop I had earlier? I had 2 legs spread. When you have 2 legs spread, there's a lesser need for you to transfer your body weight, because both legs are spreading at the same time. Two legs spread. Make sure you got the slow slide. Here. See? When I was turning with my right foot, I put most of my body weight on my left foot here. By transferring my body weight, I pivot my body to one center point, my wheel stops spinning, and then my controlling leg was actually trying to carve and start slowing down. Sometimes performing these mini soul slides are difficult on a slopeward angle, right? On flat surface it's easy, but when you're on a uphill or downhill, it takes a little bit more control to get used to it. It's still doable, but, you know, it just takes more practice compared to a flat surface. The parking lot where I'm at is not flat by any means. It's smoother than the other parking lot that I filmed last Thursday, but it's not flat. There we go. I just did another stop. And then start slowing down my left one. There we go, I carve, and now I stop. Leg lower, stop. Let me go towards that way. Put most of my weight on my right foot. And I'll carve my left. I stop. One tip I always learn is when you're skating, especially when you're holding a camera on a selfie stick, always make sure you have one hand free. You just never know when your body's going to drop. You might trip on something, right? So whenever I'm skating, always make sure your palm is wide open. Don't hold anything here. Don't drink anything. Don't smoke. Don't make phone calls. It's easy for anyone to trip and fall down. Always make sure you have one hand open or free up, just to prepare yourself for the fall when it do happen. Stop. Holy shit. fucked up the parking lot. I'm pretty sure these trail marks were left by my K2 100s. Alright, let me try stopping down near my trunk area. Here we go. Guys, go out there and get yourself a bottle of Fiji water. This is the best thing money can buy. Seriously, go out there and buy it. Oh, I am gassed out. Yeah, so far I haven't seen anyone walking around this area. I'm assuming even during the summertime it's probably quiet. It's also hard coming in here. There's a dead end towards this side, so that explains why there's not much traffic. I had just discovered this place last month. Normally I ski across the parking lot where it's even brighter. Slow down, stop. Carve, slow down, stop. Ooh, that's how you stop. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it. Switch legs. Okay. Alright, next I'll try stopping with 2 legs. Start spreading it and start carving on both wheels. That's another way to stop. Is when you're going at a fast speed, it may be easier for you to spread your legs out and start carving it on both ends. When you're carving it, make sure that your toes are pointed inward towards the middle, so it creates more friction and you eventually stop. It's not a complete stop. It's one of the ways to slow down. Last Sunday, someone asked me, how long have I been skating? The truth is, I haven't been skating that long. I skated a little bit when I was younger, probably for less than 1 year, but I wasn't really great at it. 25 years later, around mid-September, that's when I decided to buy my own inline skate from Amazon. And since September up until now, it's about 3 months. So I would say skating as an adult, I have about 3-month experience. But I have been watching a lot of these tutorials on YouTube. There are many great skaters that gave great advice, tips. It's almost like sometime after work I would watch YouTube and start taking notes on these tips from great skaters. I felt like around the holidays, it's a great time to skate around these like festive area. Some places they have light shows, but it costs money. Other places are free. You know, there's at least 2 places I have in mind. It's just gonna take some time for me to drive over there. You know, it's at least half an hour to 1 hour drive. White colored van pulled up. Normally when I see white color vans, they kidnap kids or do something shady. Oh yeah, it's cold. A little too cold. Bunn asked you to comment down below on your favorite season. She already mentioned that last Thursday. I don't see anyone commented on our video. Please, for the love of Bunn, comment your favorite season. We're looking for at least one user to comment their favorite season.
We'll give them a shout out if you do, please.
Yeah, we'll give you guys a shout out. Oh, that is skating. Woo. Okay, I think it'll work. Stand on your leg and start carving. Soul slides. One more time. See, that wasn't a complete slow slide because I didn't put enough weight. Transfer your weight more. There we go. There we go. I stopped. Transfer most of my body weight on my right side. I use my left leg to carve. I see a car coming. Wow. This is probably my first time coming out here to skate on a Monday night. Normally on Monday, I'm tired as shit. I prefer stay home and watch Monday Night Football. That's one of the good things about working from home. Since COVID, I have been working from home 24/7 pretty much. The only time when I ask to go back to the office is when we have these like group meetings or, you know, like special meetings where it's needed in person. But generally speaking, they allow me to work from home every day, which is great. I save money on gas, time, and it offers, I mean, I already had a great balanced work life, but I felt like since COVID, just for the record, no one wanted COVID to happen, it just happened, right? So stop the hate. Let's come as one. Show love. There's too many wars going on nowadays, you know? Stop the hating and start loving. But yeah, since COVID, I have been working from home for almost the past 4 years now. I feel like working-wise, it's about the same, you know? It's not much of a difference whether I'm at the office working or working from home. In fact, when I'm at the office, I feel like there were more small talks going on. So I end up working less productivity. Okay. This one I'm going down because it's a downhill slope here. But it was a flat hill. Oh, that's another thing too. I guess depending on where like the curve is, you would have to kind of pre-calculate which legs to use. So for example, towards the north part of me, it slopes going to the left. So if I am planning to stop, I need to turn with my right leg. So I'll put more weight on my left foot and carve with my right to stop over here. Because it's sloped towards this way, watch. See? So that's another tip I just realized. When going at a flat surface, I don't think it really matters which legs that you're using. But when you're going downward or upward at a certain slope, it's important that you carve with a certain leg because the leg that you're carving, that is the direction that you want to go against the slope. See, if I'm going toward this way at this angle, it's better for me to carve with my right and put more weight on the left. Here, watch. But if I'm going straight, I don't think it really matters because both sides looks pretty much even, left or right. So it really depends on the surface, whether it's flat or if it's sloped at a certain direction. You always want to carve with the leg against that direction, so that way you create more friction and it takes less effort for you to stop. If you use the opposite leg, in many cases you will slow down or possibly even not stop at all, right? So like, for example, right here, if I'm going this way, I should probably just carve with my left leg. Stop. This way. Over to the left, carving. Because it's going upward to the left, I'm doing the left leg to go against it. Right here, I'm going straight. I don't think it really matters which legs because it's pretty much even. The left and right side slope. So I could use left or right. Whenever you're doing these mini soul slides or full soul slides, evaluate the ground and check whether or not it's a flat surface or it has some kind of slope going at a certain direction. See right here? The right side slopes down, the left side slopes up. So what I would do is to go straight. I'll carve my right because if I go right, I'll stop. If I go carve left, I'll end up going to the left side because it's always sloping down. Whew, I'm tired. And I did about 1 hour of inline skating. That's a good enough workout. Especially at this windy condition. I don't think anyone would rather skate out here. I mean, so far in this Philly area, I've only seen 1 or 2 people skate it ever. Most people that skate, they play either ice hockey or they skate inside the roller rink. Philly is not really a place that's meant for skating outdoors because of the uneven surfaces, potholes, and just the high crime rates. Most people I've seen that skate who are from around this area, they skate in Kelly Drive, Center City, Conshohocken, that's a big area, Manayunk. Northeast Philly, I don't see too many people skating here. South Philly, I don't see too many people skating. So generally in Philly, not many people inline skate or roller skate on the streets. There's definitely a lot more bikers and skateboarders. Not many inline skaters or road skaters outdoor. Maybe it's just me. If any of you out there who happen to live in the Philly area and happen to be watching this video, let me know what's your favorite place to skate outdoor. So far, I haven't found any like great outdoor places. I mean, my favorite places to skate, not so much in Philly, but more so outside Philly. There are trails and big parks. Let me skate around one more time without my earmuffs. Hoodie down. Oh man, I can't even breathe. I have all these knots in my nose now. Oh. Woo. That's how you stop. One more time. Stop. Alright guys, that's it for me. Time for me to pack up and go home. I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.